Hello, welcome back to Vault Hunters. So today, we're going to be doing some fun stuff. We're going to be making some brand new items. And I did want to let you guys know we are on the most recent version of Vault Hunters, the brand new release as of, let's see, this past Sunday. And so we have a few new items here in our JEI. One of which being the black market. So instead of, before we would hit F7 to access the soul shard trading menu, now we actually have a block for it, something like the bounty table, something you click on and interact with. And that is this guy right here, the black market. Pretty easily made. We have a ton of chromatic iron. We have a ton of soul shards. I extracted those out and some driftwood. So let's go ahead and make this black market. There we go. All right. Kind of a cool looking table there. I don't know where I want to start putting this stuff. I'm still kind of confused of where I want everything to be for my base yet. This is temporary. This is just until I get my mega base kind of figured out what I want to build. But look at this table. This thing is so cool. But yeah, once you right click on it, it basically interacts just like the old F7 soul shard trading menu. You can just pull stuff out of here. You can buy stuff. Ooh, 8 vault rocks for 50? I'm going to go ahead and buy that because that's 8 rocks and a mod box while I'm at it. Okay, why not? Okay, so we have 8 more vault rocks now, which is really good. The mod boxes I am holding on to. I am not spending my mod boxes. I have 4 of them now from the vaults, and oh, that changed texture. Interesting. And so I'm going to wait till I unlock a mod. Once I've actually unlocked a mod, I'm going to open these up because I don't want to open them now because I don't have any mods unlocked. So I don't know if I would actually get anything. I would probably get something from like the decoration mods that are kind of pre-unlocked for me. So yeah, we don't want to get too far into that without having a good mod to get some free items with. So since we got another gilded chest scroll, let's go ahead and craft ourselves a gilded chest. And we're going to want to put our gilded chest right here beside our table because I guess I can still use the soul. I still have to use the soul shard pouch. That's a good point. I was thinking for a minute there I'm not going to need my soul shard pouch anymore, but I actually will because I still have to collect the soul shards in the vaults, and the only way to do that, the only way they drop them is if you have a soul shard pouch on your inventory. So it's kind of a bummer that I have to keep this thing around and then take them out of the soul shard pouch, and then maybe this will interact with my soul shard pouch. Maybe I'll have to check that out and see. But yeah, this is kind of a little bit different. One of the cool things I really like is the reset timer. So it looks like it's only resetting once a day right now. I thought it was supposed to do it every 12 hours, but twice a day, but I think they've revamped that a little bit in the newer version, so that's kind of cool there. We can at least see when it's going to be, doing it. And I also know that the soul shards menu is completely different for every player. So like if I buy one of these things, it's not, the other person's not going to have the same items in their table since we are here on a multiplayer server. So that's going to be interesting. I do have a monolith crate. I was able to get this captured with a recent vault run with another person. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Ooh, quite a bit of stuff. A lot of vault bronze. I am actually overran with vault bronze right now. I need to craft this up into silver, and I'm just putting my excess in one of these right now. Yeah, just dumping it all in here. We did get a mystery box. We'll go ahead and pop that. Emeralds. Okay, nothing bad there. I can always use emeralds. And then we have some vault essence. A mote of clarity reveals all curses on a vault crystal. That's really cool. And then some vault nuggets. And overall, nothing too fancy. I'm completely out of storage in my vault loot chests. I'm overflowing over into here. It's I have 8 mod boxes, it looks like. I have so much stuff. I really need to organize everything. I am just throwing stuff into chests now. I have vault bronze over here. I've got vault bronze over there. I've got some gems in here. All kinds of stuff. I really need to organize everything up. But I think I'm going to wait until I can get a hold of something like refined storage. And then that'll kind of really help a lot of that because I won't have to worry about it near as much anymore. So in one of the last episodes, I did mention I set out the challenge for everyone. Since I was the champion of our first Mega Collab Vault, I set out a bunch of these Vault dolls. And the purpose was for the players to take them into the vaults with them. This doesn't cost them anything. And of course, while they're recording, it looks absolutely hilarious. We'll put this one on myself here. Yeah, you get a little code up there. And so they had to run vaults with this on their head. And I thought, yeah, what a great way to gain extra XP and everything else with this. And if you guys watched my live stream, the link should be down in the live stream tab here on YouTube. If you watched my live stream, you will see I actually opened one of these up from CWG, and it was quite a bit of a surprise to him. He had a really good vault run, and because of that, I gained a whole lot of his XP and stuff like that from it. Now, I didn't take it from him, but I gained a percentage of the loot and the stuff he got. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and play that clip now. All right. Oh, there he is! Look at him! It's a little code! it's a miniature code!
It's so cute! Oh, how are you doing? Oh, it likes me!
I don't want to kill it. Like, I really don't want to kill it.
Oh, he's in the corner.
Oh,
he punched you!
Ow! What are you doing? Okay.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
What the heck? How much is that? What percentage of my loot did you get?
Yes.
Whoa.
Apparently, a ton of it.
That's insane.
Hold us over a shulker.
And you got the monolith crate. What?
And so someone in CWG's community made this meme here. Mini code is so cute and will drop loot. How nice. And then it actually dropped an enormous amount of loot, as you saw there, which was just awesome. So this is, I didn't expect these to be that good, but this is a great way, to kind of trick your friends into getting you some free XP and stuff. And so what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and open up the ones that have been completed. There's a whole bunch of these down here. So let's grab some building blocks here. Dirt will be fine for right now. And we're going to go downstairs and open these guys up. So I felt like the easiest way is to block myself into this room. And then I believe I can just set each one of these guys down. Oh yeah, I can have multiples down at a time. Okay, excellent, excellent. And then look, I got a whole bunch of codes. Ouch. Yeah, they do hit you, which is kind of annoying. But I got a whole bunch of... Ow! Okay. You guys gotta die right now. Okay, yeah, let's not die. Yeah, and when you hit them, they explode with all of the XP and loot that they gathered. Ow, these guys actually hit kind of hard, and they're hard to hit. They're fast. There we go. Okay, yeah. I think that one was a dud. Okay, we've leveled up already, and that one was a dud. So what I'm guessing happened is two of those guys didn't actually drop anything. I have so much stuff. Okay, I need to grab some chests really quick before this stuff despawns. So there's still a few players that have not actually ran with their dolls yet, or they still have them in their inventory. I don't know exactly who has what at this point in time, so I am going to have to check in with them. All right, so I've grabbed some stuff out of my inventory here, and let's take a look. Let's see how many, I messed that up, see how many knowledge shards, I think that's what they're called. Yeah, knowledge shards we can make total. So we got a little bit of essence here. Do I have any more knowledge? I think that's it for knowledge essence. We have a ton of skill essence. I haven't actually made these up into anything yet. And so let's take and make some knowledge shards. And we have 57 vault diamonds. That is crazy. So it leaves us with 42 knowledge shards and 15 skill shards. So technically, I have enough shards for quite a few knowledge stars, but the knowledge core has changed a little bit. The knowledge core requires extraordinary biniatite surrounded by vault diamonds. I have plenty of vault diamonds. What do I have in the way of biniatite? I have 4 perfect and then 21 regular, and I probably have a couple ores laying around here somewhere. Like, yeah, there's 5 biniatite ore there. Okay, let's do this. Let's make ourselves a knowledge star. I think we're at the point now where we can just go ahead and do this. Let's make our extraordinary biniatite. And there we go. We have our knowledge core, and we surround our knowledge core with shards. And there we go. We got our first knowledge star. All right, so we'll do what we should do with all these knowledge stars immediately and eat them. 1 unspent knowledge point. Awesome. So now let's take a look. There are some mods that can be unlocked with 1 knowledge star, such as pouches. I don't know how many other ones look like. Iron generators can be opened with 1 of them. But honestly, I think I really want to hold out for a little bit longer to get refined storage. I want this so bad. My stuff is so disorganized right now, and this made my life so much easier when doing stuff last season to get my refined storage. There's a couple other ones too, like colossal chests. That's only 1, but I don't really think that's going to help my organization any. I like the refined storage because I can search everything. Everything becomes searchable and much, much easier to input and output things from it. I think that's the way I want to go. Now, I have to go with refined storage, but I'm also going to need some way to generate power for it. So I'm wondering if iron generators would be smart to go with next, or just again, that's going to be, oh man, that's 11 knowledge stars. Go ahead and unlock power, which will give me access to all the generation capabilities in that. Of course, my big one that I'm going to want to go for is mechanism. And of course, when I go for power, it's going to increase the cost of mechanism. So it'll get a little bit out of hand here. I think if we get too far gone, I know that, it's disabled in vaults. That's a bummer. There are some things down here that I'm going to definitely want as, Kjerium's new. I forgot about that. But yeah, mechanism's going to be like my main one. I'm also probably going to go with create at some point in time, although it gets much more expensive, as you can see there, plus 12. I definitely want that. I also really want waystones. Oh, man. Waystones are really useful outside of the vault. Oh, vault compass, too. I've been using the waypoints in the vaults, which is something we have allowed on our server, just to try to minimize getting lost, because it's really hard to record a whole bunch of episodes when you get lost in the first one and die and lose everything. I am at the point now, I am past level 10. So now I no longer get beginner's grace whenever I enter the vault. So I'm not going to have that buffer. I'm going to have to either use soul flames or something else. So we're going to hold off on that knowledge point for right now until we can make a decision. But one thing I do want to see about is what a soul orb costs. Not a soul orb, a skill orb. I can't talk today. Okay, so the skill orb requires 4 black opal, which is not bad, 4 vault essence, which is not bad, but it does require another extraordinary beniatite, which is what, 16 beniatite there? Let's see if I have enough. I do have enough. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a skill orb. And we have 8 black opal, so we have enough for 1 of these. Well, actually, technically, we would have enough with 2 if I mined up my extra beniatite. But it requires so many of them. Okay, we have our orb frame. Let's go ahead and surround it with our skill shards and our very first skill orb. And of course, we have to go ahead and just consume that right away. That's 5 unspent skill points. So let's take a look with our skills. Now, we are currently level 2 vein miner, which is an 8 block 1. We are level 1 dash, level 2 heal, and that's all we've got so far. We do have Stonefall, which would be nice, but I don't know if I'm good enough to use this. It eliminates your fall damage for half a second with a 10-second cooldown. So if you miss it right before you're hitting the ground, you're still going to take the fall damage. I don't know if I'm that good. I can kind of do water bucket clutches half the time, but I don't know if that's what I want to spend my skill points on at this point in time. Now, Nova seems interesting. I don't know how well that works. But let's look at the talents. I think these are going to be where I'll spend most of my stuff, at least initially, because I have level 1 of speed, but I would really like to have a level 1 of strength to give myself the ability to get around, kill mobs a little bit easier. I also do want some haste to help me break blocks and chests and stuff, both in Overworld and in the vaults a little bit faster. So let's go ahead and take a level in strength, and let's take a level in haste. So now we have permanent haste 1, and we can't get the next level of haste till level 25. Strength, we are already at level 10. We could go up to strength 2 here, because we are level 10. The next strength 3 is level 50, so that's a ways away. Now we also have the critical strike thing, which basically gives me a crit without having to jump and do it. I am uncoordinated enough that this might be good. So let's go ahead and take that one with our extra skill point. All right, now I did get ahead of myself. We have 4 mystery boxes. Let's open those up. We got a Pog! No way! We got a Pog! Oh, yeah. So the Pogs are super handy for all kinds of crafting recipes. We'll take a look here. We can make our etchings with them. Ooh, a pogging gemstone. That's kind of cool. But yeah, there's 7 pages of things that the Pogs go into. There's one thing in particular that I'm wanting. I do want a cryo chamber because I want my Eternals. I like having those guys to distract people from everything. We're going to need it for a drawer controller if we go storage drawers, which I eventually want to do. But the real thing that I kind of want is a Pickerang. I know it sounds kind of funny, but the Pickerang is a super handy tool, especially if you see ores in a vault. You can just grab them right off with a Pickerang. Now, it does require a Heart of the Diamond, which is not craftable, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not getting anything when I click on Heart of Diamond, so I'm guessing I have to get that from a vault. There's a possibility you can get them from other things as well, but I'll have to look it up to make sure. But I do need a Heart of Diamond, and I don't have one so far. You also use the Pogs to make the easy villager stuff. Ooh, infinite water bucket. Okay, that's one. I probably have enough Flynnrite to make one of these. That would be very handy. We'll put it right above the door here for right now until I have an exact usage for that guy. That's a really good find in that. That's amazing. 6 relic booster packs. We got another relic here. I think I might already have this one. I don't already have this one, so let's stick this guy up here. All right, we're starting on our relics now, getting them worked up here. Now, I have in my inventory here a absolute ton of burger stuff. I've got 14 double cheeseburgers, a stack and 22 buns, a stack and 31 burgers and 38 cheese. Now, I could just eat all these up and gain a whole bunch of levels, but I think I'm going to wait on that. And the main reason I want to wait on that is I don't want to outpace myself. So already I'm at a point where I have to be careful because my vault gear isn't as good as it needs to be. I don't even have a chest plate yet, a vault chest plate. So before I start leveling myself up and getting myself kind of out of control, I need to make sure that I have enough stuff on me to be able to handle that kind of thing. So the next thing I really want to make is a magnet. It's one of the things that I don't have enough of, I guess you would say right now. Magnets are great in the vaults. I definitely need more magnets. I think I'm going to need to make up some magnetite, which I've not done before. Do you make it with 6 of these? No? Okay, so magnetites, 4 raw magnetite around a chromatic iron. Okay, let's go ahead and make 6 magnetite ingots. I don't know if I need that many. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 magnetites, a vault diamond, and 2 chromatic steel. All right, we'll go ahead and add this up. And there we go. We have a magnet now. Now, I don't know if you don't think you right-click this. I think it just goes into your belt slot, which is this one here. Belt slot. And I guess you have to repair it every now and then. There's a lot of stuff I still don't know about how all these things work yet because, hey, this is a new pack. I'm getting used to it. But either way, we now have ourselves a magnet. So we're going to keep this on us and hopefully help us pick things up. I wonder if it just works, just with random stuff anywhere. Let's take our cooked vault stew. Oh, yes. Can I throw stuff out? No, I can't throw stuff out. Okay. Let's go ahead and take it off here. We'll throw a couple things on the ground and then we'll put it back on. Okay. So the range is very limited. It's a very small range, but it will help pick up stuff, I guess, when you're in the vaults. And, okay, yeah, I'll allow that. That's not too bad. I've seen worse. Now, I know there is some stuff you can do with a magnet modification table. Let's go ahead and make up one of these. I should have everything to do that. All right, so we have everything we need for a magnet modification table. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and place this guy up in here, because that seems to be where I'm placing everything. And now I think we can modify our magnet to have like better range and everything else. It looks like we can add durability, range, okay. velocity, so how fast they come to me, I guess, and then mana efficiency. Oh, so it must use mana to do that. Okay. Looks like we need some vault bronze, magnetite ingots, and vault plating for this. All right, so we have everything in here we need now. Let's go ahead and add a range. So it looks like it just upgrades it by 1 to 1. Oh, wow, it uses a ton of magnetite. Okay, I need to get back on making sure I find that. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. And so we can add velocity, which is just faster, and then mana efficiency. Let's go with range first. We'll add some range to it. So now it is a 5 range. Oh, okay, so this explains it now. 5 range, a 1 velocity, and a 1 mana efficiency right now. Okay, very cool. So again, we have the whole star thing where we can get some cooler stuff later on without breaking it and all of that. So let's go ahead and put this magnet on for right now. And there we go. All right, so the next thing we're going to be making is the new animal pen. That way we can gather our animals and put them into a pen and help reduce lag. I don't really have any animals right now, though. I just have the bees, which I kind of like the aviary look over there. I think that is definitely cool. But I do have some sheep here. Now, I believe I'm going to need some bottles to put these guys in. I think that's how that works. Ah, here we go. Animal jar. So it looks like we need some glass and polished vault stone. That we have. All right, let's make ourselves up an animal jar. We'll just do 1 for right now. And I believe we just basically go around and click these guys into the jar, and then we have them. There we go. 4, 5. Okay, 5 sheep. Contains 5 sheep. Excellent. So let's go ahead back into our base now. I don't know if these guys make noise. If they make noise, I might have to move them. But for right now, we can go ahead and put these down here somewhere. I really don't have a good place for this. Let me find somewhere. Okay, this little area will work for right now, just until I can get something else kind of figured out. But I believe we just take our jar of sheep and right-click. There we go. Now we have 5 sheep in here. And then if I shear this, all 5 of them will drop their stuff at once. If I want to breed them, I just give them some wheat like this. I think I have to hit them a couple. Okay, so it took quite a bit of them. Okay, so now I have 7 of them, and I can breed again here in a minute. Okay, so basically I can get a whole bunch of sheep inside this thing and not have to worry about it. Very cool. So I'm probably going to want to do that with cows and basically anything else that I can kind of come up with animal-wise that I might need. I'm going to need, obviously, steak for the vaulter, leather for the vaulter, sheep wool for the vaulter, things like that. So I think that's probably going to be the way I go with it. I don't know. I think with the new update, you can use any kind of wool when the vaulter needs wool and so forth. So I might also do it with the bees, although I really kind of like this. Yeah, we'll just kind of have to see about that. All right, we'll put you here, and then we'll put you here, and then we'll put you here. There we go. All right, now I have eggs ready. I have to have a bucket to get eggs out. That's interesting. 6 chickens, 6 cows, 7 sheep, and 3 pigs. We should probably breed these pigs up. We'll grab some old carrots, and there you go. All right, now we have 4 pigs, and we can breed again in about a minute. Excellent. That chicken looks so huge compared to that cow. That's actually really, really funny. That's going to be it for me today, guys. I really appreciate you all tagging along, and I will see you all on the next episode.